And we're live. Hey everyone. I rarely do live broadcasts on this channel, and that's okay on music stuff. But if I'm doing a song release and stuff, then I tend to do a live broadcast and stuff to talk about it. What's going on? I have a relatively new song here. And they have some new features here. What does this do? What does that do? Oh, you can go like this. There's some celebratory stickers and stuff they have here. I didn't know that. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. Seriously. Okay, well, greetings. And so the main song release is scheduled for Thursday, the 16th. And that song is called Made Me Think So, and it's by me. And so you can check my name on Spotify and stuff and all the digital channels, David I. Black. And it's made me think so, like I put in the title of this particular live stream here. And the song originated from a dream that I had at night. I was conked out, okay, in my dream world. In the dream, I met with the deceased songwriter, the late Andrew Wood, from the band Mother Love Bone. Okay, I can't claim that that's literal, like he descended, the afterlife or came back from the after. I don't know that or whatever. Okay, it's in my dream, but so that's how the writing of this song started. Um, so in the dream, I was in this like hotel resort lobby or something. There's a bunch of people around chilling. There's like a kitchenette there and stuff. Some other people chilling. And Wood was sitting there in like a recliner or like a comfy chair. And he wanted to speak with me quick. And so he was sharing the song chorus. He was trying to indicate to me. Uh, he was talking about the street drug fentanyl. Fentanyl. Everyone knows the Andrew Wood died of an overdose. I think it was heroin or something. Quite unfortunate, like heroin overdose and stuff. But so he was basically saying, fentanyl yes or fentanyl no. Like, do I do that or not? Right? Because he was saying because for a minute there, like I went nuts and you made me think so. And so that's the chorus of the song basically. Um, and what it's saying has a deeper socioeconomic meaning because at least with the city I live in, it's become polarized economically, and the Soviet outlook that's spurred on by Chinese imports, such as that, and TikTok. I'm not like the worst critic of TikTok. I'm indeed a partaker of TikTok, but it is also of the Chinese origin, and so the influence of this stuff is like a communist Soviet influence, which has a polarizing effect on people's outlook, basically. TikTok gives greater transparency to people's like going ons if they're a visible person. And so the average musician and artist is competing with people who live in mansions and stuff, and they can even do their songs, inside a mansion. Now, how are you going to compete with that exactly? You know, so people are you're not allowed. I suppose it starts to look like you're not allowed to be a struggling artist anywhere in between. People would view you as merely a tent dweller on drugs, or you're someone who already obtained status and you have like a large house per se. So that's what the song is saying. So we live now, in an urban culture that is like that. I depict this as a little bit wacky and loony in the song, the rest of the song lyrics. Um, but yeah, so Fenty yes or Fenty no, meaning are you on this side or that side of the line? Because for a minute there, I went crazy. I thought so. And this also comes from an article that I read describing or talking about the problems as both being of Chinese origin. So, Mother Love Bone, they had the song "I Bone China" or whatever. It's an interesting song. And he Andrew Wood's way of talking, his way of like his way of communicating through lyrics was like it's like what's the word even hard to replicate, hard to duplicate, hard to ever imitate. Uh, it- it's just uniquely original. He's a uniquely original communicator, indeed. And so when I did this, I realized that I know I can never replace the guy or whatever, and the style isn't even the same anyway. It's more acoustic rock and stuff. I can't really replace the guy, but I have a lot of like I have a lot of certainty that it does sound a little bit like him in how it talks or whatever. So take that for what it's worth or whatever, I guess. But that'll be Thursday, and I'm gonna also release it on YouTube probably on this channel the same night. So I'll set the time for like 6 p.m. or so. We'll release it also on YouTube Thursday night. The day before that, the 15th, I'm re-releasing Medicine Fight, the original version, which had more of acoustic sound than the other version. And well, I wanted to fix some imperfections in the bass part. It's not worth doing that yet. So the best I can say is the song has the song has lossless quality to it, meaning like it's been preserved in its digital form since the time. Background noise here. Due to it being preserved in digital form, it has lost no quality over time. The original is preserved as is since the original time of its recording. I think it was 2013 or 2014. So due to digital format, it has lost nothing. It is still great as it is, and has lost no quality over time. So that's Wednesday the 15th, Medicine Fight. So check that out also on all digital channels. I'm be running on everything, TikTok and everything. It's running through everything. So Amazon Prime, just you name it. Go ahead and try to look for it. A couple things to share. Someone left me this. Okay. Okay. I'm considered a good Ghostbuster. See, I'm told that my song does that. It casts away a ghost for someone, or after they heard or played the song, it caused the ghost to go away. So I'm a Ghostbuster then. So I got some books. I'm reading some books here. I once wrote a blog post about a judicial quote, Darden versus Wainwright, when they were talking about the kind of stuff that makes conscientious prosecutors cringe. My Starbucks is like interesting today. So now they have finally have a book about the stuff that makes conscientious prosecutors cringe. Get off my neck. This is written by a former Baltimore prosecutor and assistant attorney general. This is off topic a little bit, but I'm just killing time here. A little filibuster. So in this book, this trial lawyer, former Baltimore prosecutor and assistant attorney general for the state of Maryland, argues that U.S. prosecutors, as the most powerful players in the criminal justice system, systematically target and criminalize Black people. It's interesting. She describes her disillusionment as a young Black woman who initially entered the profession with the goal of helping victims of crime, only to discover herself aiding and abetting a system that prizes plea bargaining, speedy conviction, and excessive punishment above all else. Then she offers solutions, etc. It's interesting stuff, huh? Trying to say the same thing I was saying. Sorta. I'm not. I didn't read it yet, so I don't know if I'm completely like in agreement with her or not. I found this one too. Someone left this for me. The Scramble for Africa. This looks really interesting. In 1880, the continent of Africa was largely unexplored by Europeans. Less than 30 years later, only Liberia and Ethiopia remain unconquered by them. The rest, 10 million square miles with 110 million bewildered new subjects, had been carved up by 5 European powers and one extraordinary individual in names of commerce, Christianity, civilization, conquest. He's referring to Livingston. The Scramble for Africa is the first full-scale study of that extraordinary episode in history. Interesting. So that's extremely interesting. The Scramble for Africa from European countries, extremely interesting. Look how big that is, dude. Seriously. Now, do you think I'm supposed to go on a mission to Africa with former band students and former orchestra students and travel the country? Okay, with an orchestra, does that make sense? I did not know that. I didn't know that. Does that even make any sense to people? I don't even know that. That's true. Are we supposed to do that? I do not know that. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. Seriously. Okay. But this would be a good place to start in thinking about Africa, I think. That's our transatlantic. What's it called? The transatlantic orchestra idea. I didn't know. I don't know about that. So, is there something I did not cover? So we have Wednesday, 15th, medicine fight. Thursday, the 16th of November. Made me think so. Okay, so look for that also on this channel on YouTube. That will be like also where it will be. Okay, so I can't believe how quick that was. How quick that went. Had much else to say, man. I had fun recording it. I hope everyone else has fun like listening to it. Yeah. As I get older, I don't do as many takes, man, when I do my recordings. When I do a recording, even at the time, like when I redid Medicine Fight, the made to order version, there was not a need to do like that many takes. I was to the point where I did my takes in like one or two takes. That's how it is, man. I don't need like 5 billion takes to do something. So the recording process didn't take that long. So I just had to record the song, make sure I like how it sounds, play it out loud, mix it out loud. Some people have heard it over where I live because I was mixing it out loud and stuff. But, oh yeah, I'm also doing this broadcast early because it's going to rain here, and I can't do my typical routine. So due to the rain, that's why I'm broadcasting this early and stuff, because it's going to rain every week now at this point. So, happening location here. All right, man. Hope everyone enjoys it. Thank you for listening. Bye.